Hi, Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. Alright, welcome back to my class. Okay, so today we are going to learn another skills in science process. Okay, so let's learn about the different types of variables in experiment. So today's skills is controlling variable. Before we go further, what is a variable? Well, variables are an important part of an eye tracking experiment. A variable is anything that can change or be changed. In other words, it is any factor that can be manipulated or be controlled for a measure in an experiment. Okay, so to write the variables, you must have the parameter with an object. Okay, there are three types of variables that are manipulated variable, responding variables, and constant variables. We will go one by one. Okay, but before that, we will going through one experiment to see and identify what are the variables for the experiment. Okay, well, this is the issue. Okay, does the temperature of water affect the time taken for sugar to dissolve? Before we gather the information, let's understand the experiment. Here I have two glasses of water with different temperature. The first glass is 15 degrees Celsius and the second glass is 50 degrees Celsius. Both glass I put 1 tablespoon of sugar. So I take only one glass with 15 degrees Celsius and then I stir to make the sugar to dissolve. Okay, before I stir it, I will set up the stopwatch, okay, to get the time taken for sugar to dissolve. Then I stir until the sugar dissolve and then I get the time. Okay, so here maybe I will get 50 seconds. Yeah, I got 50 seconds for 15 degrees Celsius. So next, I will take another glass with 50 degrees Celsius. Okay, and then I set up the stopwatch. Then I stir, okay, to dissolve the sugar. After the sugar dissolve, I will get the reading. So let's say 25 seconds. Now, did you get and understand about this experiment? Okay, good. Okay, let's find the information or the variable for this experiment. Remember, we have the parameter of an object here. Okay, but wait, what is parameter? This is list of parameter that we can refer. Okay, maybe you can pause while this video so you can copy all the parameter in your notebook. So next time you know where to find the list of the parameter. Okay, so just look at the English word. Okay, here we got amount. Okay, size, number, quantity, height. Okay, number and quantity we can assume as the same. Okay, weight, mass. Okay, mass for kg or gram. Okay, time, distance, presence, and so on. All right, this is the list of parameter. So let's get back to the experiment. To write the variables, okay, let's find the object first. Okay, let's say I want to take the water. I want to take the water as an object. So what parameter is suitable for the water? Yes, the type of water. Anything else? Yes, the temperature of water. The amount, or we can say the volume. The volume of water. Is there any else? Or maybe we can change the object to sugar. So what parameter we can consider? in this experiment? Yes, the amount of sugar. Of course, the type of sugar. Very good. Okay, let's say if I take the spoon, okay, as the object, what parameter is suitable for the spoon? Maybe the type of spoon. What about the stopwatch? Yes, the time taken for sugar to dissolve. So, if you wonder why this phrase is still accepted as the variables, yes, because this is what we take after the experiment. Now let's find out which of these information or variable is the manipulated or responding or constant variable. First of all, you must understand what is manipulated variable. Okay, manipulated variable is what is the things that you change before the experiment. What is the issue that you change? What is the information that you change before the experiment? So we have to see here. This is before and this is after. So you want to only look at the before the experiment. So before the experiment, what is the issue or the information that I changed, that I set up in different things? Okay. Yes, of course. This one. What is this? This is the temperature. So I just take the temperature of water as the manipulated variable. So this is temperature of water. Okay. Next, what is responding variable? Well, responding variable is what do you want to measure or what do you want to observe? What do you want to see after the experiment? Okay, understand? So let's go back to the experiment. This is before and this side is after the experiment. So after the experiment, after I stir the water, what did I do? Yes, I take the time taken for the sugar to dissolve. So this is the responding variable. Time taken for sugar to dissolve. Alright? So what is constant variable? This is easy. Constant variable is what you kept the same. What must be the same? So let's go back to the experiment. The rest of this one is constant variable. Okay, it's easy. But wait, if I change two issue before the experiment, can I change? Maybe here I change the temperature and I also change the type of water. The first glass I put tap water and the second glass I use chocolate milk. Okay, drink. Okay, chocolate milk. Can I proceed this experiment? No. Okay, this experiment won't valid. Okay, it's not accepted and it is not fair because we changed two issue before the experiment. We must set up only one change, only one issue change. Okay, we can't have two issue changes before the experiment. Okay, understand? So you must understand here, for the manipulated variables, we only have one. Okay, for the responding variable, okay, we also have one, but certain case we can also have two. Okay, for constant variables is the rest. Normally we can have more than one. Okay, understand? Okay, let's look at another example here. Okay, the issue here, does the size of magnet affect the strength of magnet? Remember, before we start searching for the variable, let's understand this experiment. Now I have three magnets here with different size. Okay, and then I want to see whether this size, whether these three magnets with a different size will affect the strength of magnet. So I just put all these three magnets to the paper clip and observe how many numbers of paper clips that will attract to each magnet. Okay, so you can see here the number of paper clips is different. Okay, all right, now let's find out what is the information or the variables that we can gather out. Okay, so remember, what is the object? Of course, obviously we can take magnet first. Okay, so what parameter we can consider for the magnet? Yes, the size of magnet. Is there any else? Maybe the type of magnet. Okay, good. How about we change the object to paperclip? So, what parameter that's suitable for the paperclip? Yes, the type of paperclip. What about the size of paperclip? Yes, maybe can. The size of paperclip. Okay, is there any else? Of course, the number of paperclip. Okay, I think that's all. Now let's find which of these is manipulated variable, or responding variable, or remember another one is constant variable. Okay, let's see. Manipulated variable, remember, is the things that we set up before the experiment. What we change before the experiment. We change before the experiment. So what is before the experiment here? What is different? Remember, what is different before the experiment? Yes, the size of magnet. Size of magnet. Very good. Now let's see, what is the responding variable? Remember, responding variable is what we want to see, what we want to observe after the experiment. So what is that? Yes, I count the number of paperclip after the experiment. So the number of paperclip is the responding variable. Number of paperclip. And what about the rest? Yes, the rest here is constant variables. That's easy, right? I hope this video will help you to understand more about variables. Okay, you should try to answer more exercise to get more understanding. Okay, and maybe you can discuss with the teacher. Okay, I think until here, maybe we can meet again in my next video. All right, goodbye. Thank you.